afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Maples subdivision. I'm Brad Muse. I'm out here today with Vicki Throneberry and Tim Dutton. They're with Heritage Custom Home. We're going to go over today a little bit about what we have going on, where we are, the amenities, Tim's quality of construction, a whole lot of different things.
I want to tell you guys something. When we got invited to come out here to the Maples and have Brad be our listing agent, it was my thoughts after going through the subdivision, getting to know what was going on. This is the best kept secret in Rutherford County. Between the pools, the tennis courts, the style of building that's going on, it's amazing.
One thing we do have to offer with Heritage Custom Homes, we do have Vicki Throneberry on staff. She is our custom design. I'll let her talk a little bit more about what she does, but she is really, her and her daughter Victoria, they work great with customers, new home buyers. They will walk you every step of the way through the process of how you want your house decorated, but I'll let her talk a little bit more about that.
You know, one of the things that's been so rewarding about working with you, Tim, is you have allowed me to pretty much do whatever I want to do in your houses.
Yes, I have.
I hear over and over again from real estate agents and general public about how they go in these new houses and they don't have any style. You know, they make no rhyme or reason. Their tile, their cabinet selections, they're just kind of thrown together, and then they'll turn and say, but the builder makes his own selections. And I think people really like the fact that you do have a designer on staff working with you. You know, we have one house, the Kingsley, that has a brick wall between the kitchen and the living room with a see-through fireplace. From the tile, you know, designing the tile patterns, layout on the floor.
In the master bedroom, like the showers.
Yes, yes. Our showers, tubs, vanities. Work really close with the cabinet people, the design of the kitchens, the design of the vanities and the baths. I try to personalize every home. And when I'm working on a house, I treat that house as if it were my own. Not your house, but my house.
I like that.
Each home really has its own individual personality, the differences that you guys do. And trust me, it's taken the company to an entire different altitude. We're flying at a different level since you guys have come on board and been involved. And even with the customers, or going through the selection process for somebody that doesn't do it every day, and I've experienced this, is a real stressful ordeal for the big decisions that are involved with building a house. And with you guys being involved, holding your hand, it makes my stuff look heads and tails a lot better than it would without you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I talk to clients that love to build a new house, but love to have somebody like Vicki go through it with them and help them do that. I think a lot of times the clients are intimidated by new construction. They love to build a new house, they just don't know where to start. So I think that's where, with you two, as far as you, the quality of your building, Tim, and Vicki, y'all decorating, I mean, it just makes it real easy for somebody who's on the fence about a new home to have a new home, really.
It's what the building process should be.
It's something like, this is second to, I'm gonna say second to none in any subdivision in Rutherford County right now.
It's the best kept secret in Rutherford
What's
County.
coming out here, folks, we're gonna have 2 tennis courts, a basketball court, soccer fields, baseball fields, huge playground. I joke about it, but I say this is kind of the closest thing to living in Williamson County we have without having to pay Williamson County taxes. You know, in Rutherford County. The sidewalks are all lit at night. 306 acres out here. I work for Betsy Maples. She runs the company now. This was her family farm. Her great-grandfather purchased this farm like in 1903. So it really has a lot of history back here. And one thing I'll say for Betsy's part is she didn't have to do this subdivision this nice. You know, she could have sold this and moved on, but she wanted to really keep her hands on this subdivision as far as the type of builders, the quality builders that she wanted in here, the type of homes she wanted in here, and she really stressed local. She wanted to keep local as much as she could. She wanted to keep local vendors and suppliers. He does a great job. Vicki, they're both, I mean, class acts right here, great people to work with. I'm so excited. That's one of the reasons I picked Tim, is because, you know, he has built a lot of custom homes here. He's been around as long as I have, if not a little longer.
A little longer.
But
we'll go with that.
What I do like about it is the location. It's less than 2 miles from I-24, so you can be in Nashville real easily. You can, if you live in Manchester, Oklahoma, this is a great place to live. You can be this close to Nashville, but still get to work easy. We're close to 2 exits.
The best part, you can be to Tim's Ford Marina in 1 hour.
That's right. If you like Tim's Ford, we are 1 hour from here. Another thing about the location is I like it because you can be out at Sam's, you can be at the mall, the Avenue. We're about 15 minutes from the Avenue, so that's, we kind of have a country feel, but we're not but 15 minutes from Medical Center Parkway, and that's where everything's kind of going on right now. So you can kind of be out and get there real easy, just down
And
there.
it's just easy access.
Right, easy access to the
Joby
main.
Jackson to the interstate, bam, and you're there.
You're there at the avenues, you're there at the hospital, you know, real easy to get in and out of here. That's what I like. It's not so congested.
You don't have the access that you have here on the north side.
I think you can get places quicker
You
here.
can.
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely.
absolutely.
One of the things that I really enjoy working with Tim is Tim and I have a lot in common in our style and what we like. We're both very traditional, yet Tim will tend to be a little more traditional than I am, and so I take his traditional style and add a few new trends, a little more forward thinking, but yet not a very trendy house. So I feel like our houses are very sellable, very marketable, and I think that based on the homes that you've built in the past, you have built a great reputation in Rutherford County with offering a quality home. You have a lot of repeat customers, a lot of repeat buyers come to you because of the quality home that you have built in the past.
Well, I guess what we need to tell everybody about is, Tim, your website, where they can go.
Yeah, man, we've got a great website. It's heritagecustomhomes.net. It's got all our plans on it. It's got you a link to the Maples, tells you a little bit about us. Once again, it's heritagecustomhomes.net. I built my first house in 1986. You kind of evolve, and just a quick note, the subfloors and the bottom plates, we at the time of framing, they're glued and they're nailed. We pay somebody to come in and screw them every 2 inches to the floor joist, and that's your bottom plates and your floors. It eliminates weakness. It adds to the structural aspect of things.
Good.
One thing also that I think you do, Tim, that a lot of other builders do not do, you are very active in the day-to-day operation of your construction company.
I do have issues with taking my finger off the pulse.
He does do that. He does do that. Even when I call him, if I have a potential buyer or a client that would like to meet with Tim, he's readily available. I mean, when I call Tim, say I have somebody, he's on the spot. I mean, he comes out, he meets with our clients. He'll sit down with you. You know, that's one thing I like about Tim. You get to actually sit down and meet with the builder. Right. Some of these big operations, you don't really know who the builder is. You know, you kind of become a number to some of these big commercial contractors, and you never get to see really who your builder is. Well, this is Tim. You know, you get to see Tim. He'll meet you. Be glad to meet you. He's not a fly, you know, just a fly in here and grab the money type guy and run. I mean, he's been here for over 30-something years in the construction business. So I mean, you know, you'll be here for a long time to come, and you know.
Well, yeah, I'm a lifelong resident of Rutherford County.
That's
from
right.
Grammar School, you know, through MTSU. The other thing, Brad, is we purchase everything we buy. We don't go to the cheapest place there is to get our windows. That's we don't go to the cheapest place there is to get our lumber. Right. Everything that we buy is in Rutherford County. You know, a lot of folks, they go to where the cheapest is, and here, there, whatever the next moment. We're consistently doing business in Rutherford County.
That's a big.
That's it.
Keeping it all local. And that's one thing that Betsy really liked and stressed about this whole subdivision. It was keeping it local, using the local people that's been here in Rutherford County, suppliers, the vendors, everybody local. That's one thing we really pushed about the Maples right here, as it being local. So that's a good thing. That's what I want to talk about, folks, about the Maples. That we do have lots, and we're going to have quite a few lots. We have 682 lots available. So I know there's a bit of a lot shortage here in Rutherford County. I've heard quite a bit of a lot shortage actually, and it's 300 and I think the whole farm was 306 acres, right around 306 acres. So if they want to start their own plan, they just bring their plan to me. I can get with you guys, and we can.
We're holding it for them. That's what we're doing.
That's right. We do have available lot. If you'd like a custom home, like to sit down with us three and talk, we'd be glad to meet with you anytime. Just give me a call, set it up with me, and we'll be glad to build you a custom home.
I like it so well, I may just build me a house out here.
I've heard that.
Would you build me a house out here?
Yeah,
I have heard rumors that you were thinking about maybe building out here. I have heard that.
I've got a hell of a decorator.
Hey.
Right. I'm a good builder. Folks, thanks for being with us this afternoon. Hope you've learned a lot more about the Maples at Heritage Custom Homes. Please feel free to call me at any time for your own private tour. 615-405-5514. Thanks and have a great day.